Hello, this is Super Cool, time for another Super Cool Reviews. Welcome to IDW Sonic Month, where all of April I'll be reviewing the IDW Sonic comics, reviewing issues 1 to 36, plus the 2 miniseries and the 2 annuals. Unlike my previous reviews, this one will contain spoilers. Why? I don't know, I just felt like it. So let me tell you a bit history about how this came to be. In early 2017, Archie Comics, the previous owner for the Sonic the Hedgehog comics, announced that they would stop publishing Sonic the Hedgehog comics and hand over the license to IDW. The head writer, Ian Flynn, returns to write for this series, and a couple artists returned to do the art for this series, like Matt Herms, Tyson Hess, Lamar Wells, Evan Stanley, Adam Bryce Thomas, and my personal favorite, Tracy Yardley. For the first 4 issues, you'll notice the formula. Issue 1 starts off with a recap. After the events of Sonic Forces, here's this: Eggman's gone missing. No one's seen him since, and his robot army has been causing havoc all over Sonic's world, and Sonic goes in to save the day. That's basically it. It's a simple start. Like, hey, there's a robot here and we need to stop it. Yeah, simple as that. Yeah, Tails tags along, they crack a few one-liners, yada yada yada, and Sonic goes off. We also get a big reveal. Well, not a reveal, but a secret. There's a person behind a chair planning something, and this goes on for 3 more issues. Second issues has Amy also helping out Sonic stop the robot attack, including a giant robot spider thing, and Amy asks Sonic to join the resistance, but Sonic kindly refuses, and she accepts it, and yada yada yada. Next issue has Knuckles and Sonic teaming up to free a village from 2 mercenaries, 2 skunk brothers named Rough and Tumble, who are like the Ginyu Force and Team Rocket. They crack rhymes, they're strong and dumb, and also that's basically it. They're just your typical Bulk and Skull villains. And yeah, of course they free the village. Rough and Tumble get thrown in jail. Yada yada yada. The next issue reintroduces to one of my personal favorite characters in the series, Blaze the Cat. Since she didn't appear in Forces, which disappointed me, and it was good to see her again. And this issue also introduces to one of my favorite characters for this comic, Tangle the Lemur, which is ironically the first time we have lemurs in this series, and she's a cool character. She's happy, she's mostly energetic, she's fun, and she's basically there. Anyway, Blaze basically tells Sonic that as she came to his world to prevent a destruction, which my guess is probably Sonic Forces, and Sonic tells her that it's already been taken care of. Don't know why she just doesn't go back to her world after that, but you get the idea. Anyway, once those 4 issues are done, the next 2 issues is where the story starts to pick up the pace. Issue 5 starts off with the Chaotix telling Sonic they've found Eggman in Mill Village, and they also want him to meet a nice handyman named Mr. Tinker, only the complete opposite. Because Dr. Eggman is in fact Mr. Tinker, but he doesn't know this. That's because it's revealed that Eggman has amnesia. And Sonic has a struggle here. Should he arrest his enemy? Should he let him go? I mean, would you do the same if you have someone you hate has amnesia? Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Anyway, the issue ends with Sonic immediately just letting Mr. Tinker go until he mentions Eggman Land, which raises a couple signs since Eggman Land. But then Rouge and Shadow appear, demanding Eggman's head. Issue 6 starts off with Shadow on a bloodlust, straight up trying to murder Eggman, saying that even though he's lost his memories, he's still a threat. Sonic tries to confront him, saying all the good stuff he'd done in the past, and points out that Shadow tried to kill him in the past as well, and says that if he can't be forgiven, can't you? Like, damn, that's a good argument. Shadow immediately stops the bloodlust, but then goes back to the bloodlust when he remembers about Eggman Land. Shadow confronts Mr. Tinker and reveals that Eggman Land appears to be a children's amusement park made of destroyed badniks. Shadow immediately lets him go, and peace restores happy ending. Then, the final reveal at the end of the issue, the person behind the chair is Dr. Eggman. Yeah, didn't see that coming. Anyway, issue 7 starts off with Sonic infiltrating the egg swarm ship, whatever it is, and confronts the Doctor. He points him out that he's a faker, and it's revealed that he is, because this Eggman is not Eggman, but in fact, Metal Sonic. But not just Metal Sonic, Neo Metal Sonic. He's like regular Metal Sonic, just with the Matrix cape and huger spikes. Neo Metal Sonic gives a long explanation saying that Eggman put him in this form to be used in the final battle in Sonic Forces. However, since the battle was lost, Metal Sonic decides to copy the Doctor's biodata and pass on his dream, so he can rule the Eggman Empire. Fight ensues, Sonic escapes, happy ending, and Neo Metal Sonic plans his next attack on Angel Island. Most specifically, the Master Emerald, which shows that Knuckles will always suck at his job, no matter what. Anyway, issue 8 starts out with Sonic infiltrating the Eggnet base and coming across one of my personal favorite characters, Silver the Hedgehog, who tells him that he returned to the past, saying that after defeating Eggman, it only fucked his future more, because when he arrived, there was nothing but metallic plant life and air. And he's also a fan of the Guardian Angel, because she saved his life when he first arrived. And it's revealed that Guardian Angel is revealed to be one of my favorite characters in this book, Whisper the Wolf. She's a shy, awkwardly social, wears a mask, has whisp powers, and that's basically it. And as for someone who's mostly shy, does not that much social, I can relate to this. And Silver and Sonic find out about Eggman's plan. Metal Sonic's plan, and Lord Knuckles, and chose parts the next 4-parter, The Battle for Angel Island, because not only this comic is a Sonic Forces sequel, but a Sonic Heroes sequel. Issue 9 is basically just strategic planning about stuff. And that's basically it. It's nothing special. But it's just basically set up. Our heroes arrive on Angel Island, fight ensues, Sonic and Knuckles make a way to the Master Emerald Shrine, only for Neo Metal Sonic to become Super Neo Metal Sonic. Yeah, I hate that title as well. Anyway, issue 10 starts off with Sonic and Knuckles getting their ass kicked by Neo Metal Sonic, while the other resistance tries to stop the robots and stuff. And then Shadow interferes in the fight and tries to kill Neo Metal Sonic, only except that's the secret, because Neo Metal Sonic copies his biodata and the Master Emerald finally becoming his big dragon form thing with spikes. And also in this issue, Mr. Tinker gets kidnapped by Rough and Tumble. That's basically it. Issue 11 is basically your typical final boss in the Sonic game, just without the Chaos Emerald MacGuffins. Anyway, our heroes are trying to stop the Metal Sonic Dragon from basically destroying Angel Island since the Master Emerald was removed, and that's basically it. It's Sonic and Shadow try to cut off the wings, Tails is trying to shoot at it, other resistance are trying to blast at it, and Knuckles just doing the on the Master Emerald, which he successfully does, puts it back on Angel Island, Metal Sonic's defeated, happy ending. Except for Mr. Tinker. You see, Mr. Tinker is taken back to Eggman's base and meets up with this platypus scientist who says that he found a way to restore Eggman's memory by electrocuting the fuck out of him. Like, holy shit, this is a kid's comic? Anyway, issue 12 is basically the aftermath. Sonic and Tails manage to capture Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic wakes up, and Sonic asks if he wants to, let go of the evil me. but of course Metal Sonic ignores and goes up, which Sonic just lets him go. Why? I don't know. Here's the thing. You don't let a threat go by. I don't know. Keep it in prison or something, or deactivate it. Just don't let a threat get loose. Anyway, hey, we cut back to Mr. Tinker, who still is happy stuff, even though after the electrocuting stuff. He meets up with Metal Sonic, only except that does it. Mr. Tinker is back as Dr. Eggman. The platypus scientist from the last issue introduces himself as Dr. Starline, a huge Eggman fanboy who wants to achieve his dream and or stuff or something. I forget what his motivation is. Anyway, for his exception to the Eggman Empire, he gives Eggman a gift, that being 7 Chaos Emerald, and also demonstrates him the power of his gem thing in his hand, the Warp Topaz, basically a gem that can create portals. And eventually, that's how it starts out. Eggman's back, and he's gonna plan something big for the next arc that will basically take a year and a half. Anyway, Blaze goes back to her own dimension. Shadow's going off being broody or something. Knuckles is just retired and he's done with the Resistance and just relaxing on Angel Island. Amy decides to turn the Resistance to the Restoration and still staying in the past. Has to look for the thing that'll fuck up his future. And so the issue ends with Eggman finally coming up with the next scheme. And let me tell you, this next one, this scheme for the next arc, it gets darker. Anyway, on to the annual. So anyway, the annuals mostly split up to different stories. One story features Tangle and Whisper, and they mostly hang out and introduces us to Tangle's childhood friend, Jewel the Beetle, and it's mostly a friendship story, and also introduces to this universe's version of the battle on Rogues. They're basically the same. Jet's the bickering leader, Wave's the bickering mechanic, and Storm's just Storm. The next issue is just a bland one with Sonic and Tails in a tornado. The next story is basically Silver and Blaze help plant a garden, and the next story is also one of my favorites, which has Rough and Tumble infiltrating the pyramid from Sonic Adventure 2, and also to steal Eggman's treasure, and Rouge basically scares them off by disguising as a mummy, which is honestly hilarious. And the final story is basically the quote-unquote Sonic fan club. It's just a bland story, basically, about these kids who want to be the leader of the Sonic fan club by trying to act like Sonic. Tangle shows up, fights robots, yada yada. It's pretty boring. So, overall, these first 12 issues, it's pretty good. If you're a newcomer to the Sonic the Hedgehog comics, you'll enjoy this. It's not overly complicated, but it's not overly serious, but it's a perfect fit. I give Sonic IDW Sonic issues 1 through 12 plus the annual a 79 out of 100. This is super cool. Signing off.